Okay, in the last video group, I showed you that an input could be hijacked if you directly injected user input into your inner HTML. Someone could hijack it and do some cross-site scripting, inject their own script, and it will run. And that's problematic because we need to build to-do lists. No, but really, we need to take user input and we need to put it on the screen. And so I'm going to show you one of the ways that you could do that. So let's come over and take a look at the code. So right now, we have an element and we want it to be a list element so that we can keep adding items to this. In the past, I converted this to a div and then just directly appended text content to it. And that filtered out any script tags, anything like that that someone could have injected. But it'd be really nice to append list items, kind of like I'm doing here. So instead of using inner HTML, we're going to use something else. So we still do want to get their input. That is valuable. And so we're going to keep grabbing the input. We're going out to the DOM and grabbing the input. Rather than using inner HTML, we are going to create a list item. So let's create our list item. So we'll say document dot create element, and then we need to give it a tag name. And in this case, we want a list item. So now we have created a list item. And let's actually store it in a variable for now. We'll say my list item equals, we've now created a list item. Once we've created it, we could access the list item and set its text content equal to the input's value. So what we're saying is go out to the DOM, grab the input, create an element, put the text content there, and notice because we're setting text content, they can no longer inject a button. And then let's set the value back to nothing and set the focus. And you would think that this would work. So we can say go shopping, add item. Where did it go? Well, if you think back to the video a while ago that talked about HTML trees and how everything needed to fall within HTML tags and then within the body tags and how there was a whole hierarchy of tags, we've created a tag, but we haven't put it anywhere. And that will be the topic of the next video.